Okay, well, I really can't remember what week it is. Sorry, I'm really tired. I have a long day, so um, I'm not quite sure what week it is, but I know the topic is about like sexuality and stuff. And do you think it's changed, like since like you come out or since you transitioned into first? Everyone said no. I have watched everyone's video. Well, not everyone's, but I watched videos that I have on YouTube. But for me, I think it does because you kind of go from being one to the other. And even if it's not even like even if yeah that can happen, people are like no, it doesn't change, but I believe it does because I went from being like gay to kind of being straight, even though I'm still technically gay. I sound really shit, sorry. Um, but I think it does because you kind of go from being accepted in one crowd to kind of trying to be accepted in another, and it can be quite hard to kind of explain to people I'm not this, I'm that. But some people don't see it as that. I'm just saying this and that, and that's not helping. So I feel like crap, and I'm making this video. It's not a very good idea, but it is Friday, so um, I mean, I can't remember what the little things we have to talk about. I really should have put them up, but I didn't, which is a dickhead thing to do. Sorry. Um. Oh, okay. I'm just not bad, but it's a good idea. Um. I personally think it has changed for me because I've kind of gone from being like just the kind of the gay one in the class, and everyone's just like, "Oh, look at that person over there," to kind of being, "What the fuck are they?" It does change. I don't know. Like people say, "Oh, gender and sexuality are like two separate things," but they are they do go hand in hand. Really, just think about it, people. Think about it. Like if a guy was to like a bio guy was to transition into like to become a woman and they liked women, they'd kind of go from being straight to gay. It's kind of difficult in this whole situation because if you're a bio female and transition to be a guy, and you like guys, that means you're gay, but people can still see you as straight, and it's very difficult to kind of explain to people the differences because you're like, even though you see me as straight, my gender defines me as being gay. So it's kind of it's very strange. It is a very difficult thing because it can be like, oh, gender isn't connected, but it is at the end of the day because that is what defines us. We don't want it to because we want to be something else, but it's what defines you, and so does your sexuality. Because without that, and we were talking today in class, and the fact is like you need stereotypes in the world, but, and like you need to have like the butch, or you need to have the kind of camp, because if we didn't have stereotypes, then we'd be redefining everything in the world when we see it. Like we'd see like a guy with long hair, and instead of just being that's a macho, we'd just be like, what the hell? What are we supposed to think of that person? And even though a lot of us complain about stereotypes, we need them in the world because if we don't, then we can't define anything and we're lost. Like it would be kind of like being autistic. We wouldn't really know what to see things as, which is why we need to classify things in by their sexuality or by their gender or by their personality. Because if we didn't have that, then the whole world would just crack. And if anyone says no, I'm lying, and I have to go now. So bye bye.